Clownery, love. Absolute clownery. Quarantine will do unregrettable things to you, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Hi guys, so today's video I'm gonna be dyeing my hair blue, and I also wanted to be this video about like rebellious things I couldn't do as a teen because my parents wouldn't let me. I wanted to dive deep into that topic. I'm really sorry if my brain is going crazy. I don't know how to speak. I also started fasting 2 days ago, so the brain cells have left. We only have 2 remaining brain cells, and that's what we're working with, okay? I feel like I need to mention that I've never dyed my hair, and I'm also not gonna be bleaching it, so this might not work. It's okay. We're experimenting. We're just having fun. This is the hair dye that I got. It's the Manic semi-permanent hair color cream, and this is the shade blue steel. So I'm honestly kind of hoping that this is just going to like give a blue tint reflect to my hair. Like I said, I'm not really willing to bleach it right now. I'm too scared to do that. Eventually maybe I'll do it, but not today. We're going baby steps, you know? So the reason why I'm dyeing my hair is because, well, we're stuck in quarantine. I have nothing to do, and I've always wanted to do it, but my parents would never let me. I've actually haven't told my mom. She's gonna be surprised. Hopefully she's gonna think it's a good surprise. Probably not. I asked you guys on Instagram, like, what are some things you've always wanted to do as a teen but your parents wouldn't let you, and I think half of the comments were about dyeing your hair. And you know what, my mom was the same. I was never allowed to touch my hair. If I wanted to cut it, I had to tell her. She wouldn't let me do anything to my hair. But one time when I was in high school, I think I was like 15 or maybe 16, I said fuck that. Maybe I shouldn't swear. Ramadan season, we're staying holy and we're not swearing. I said, hold a minute, hold that thought, I don't care. And I grabbed a pair of scissors and I gave myself the shortest bob ever. Honestly, it turned out not bad. It wasn't bad at all. So I'm pretty happy with what I did, and I don't regret it to this day. It was a really great decision, and I am very happy I did that. I'm going to cover my shoulders with this piece of cloth. Dyeing my hair is like a step further. It would have been the death of me and my mom. She would have killed me. On top of that, I use so much heat on my hair. I asked my hairdresser, like, realistically, if I wanted to dye my hair and bleach it, like, is it realistic? And she told me you either have to choose between heat or color. Don't do both because that will kill your hair. And I was like, you know what, you're right. I guess I'll just stick to black, boring hair. And that's what I've had. I've always had this hair color. This is my natural hair color. It's gotten darker, definitely, as the years went by, but yeah. Smells like nothing. This is super light. I have a bowl too. I should read the instructions. Oh my gosh. Shampoo hair using a deep cleansing shampoo applied to freshly washed dried hair. My hair is 4 days 30, and I'm not gonna clean it now. Empty desired amount into a plastic bowl. Apply evenly with a thin brush. I have my brush. We're going to pour a significant amount in here. Starting off with that much. Do not apply to scalp. Saturate hair thoroughly. Comb evenly through the hair until it becomes frothy.
Are you sure about that?
What does that mean, frothy? Okay, cover hair in plastic cap and leave on for 30 minutes. Rinse hair in cold water away from face and body until it runs almost clear. Seems pretty easy enough. Maybe I should section off my hair even more because I do have thick hair. Going back to like all the things I couldn't do as a child, I definitely grew up in a strict household, very strict and religious household. But the thing is, my parents always explained to me why they were so strict, and I'm not gonna lie, there were definitely moments where I was like, are you kidding me? Why can't I sleep over at my friend's house? Why can't I go out to the movies with my friends, or whatever it may be? Why can't I go to this school dance or party or whatever? And they would always be super patient, and they always explained to me that sometimes they would take decisions that I wouldn't like, but it was for a reason. And now that I am grown up, looking back, I do feel like sometimes my parents should have trusted me even more. But I do understand that every decision that they've taken was because they were very fearful of how their kids could turn out. My parents immigrated to Canada not really knowing the culture, not really knowing how things went. And so, of course, you're super fearful when you come to a country that has a different religion, different culture, different approaches of raising your kids. So now I understand, but at the time it was definitely frustrating. I'm happy that my parents raised me the way that they did because I am the person that I am today because of that, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, I love the person that I am today, but like I said, sometimes I do wish that they would trust me more. They always told me that we trust you, but we don't trust others. But at some point I feel like you gotta let kids experience their own stuff, and they're gonna make mistakes along the way, that's for sure, but sometimes you just have to be there for them, and that's all you can do as a parent. I mean, obviously I don't have my kids yet, so I don't know what it's like to have a kid and to fear for a kid and wanting the best for your child, but there are some ways that my parents raised me that I would do probably differently, and I'm probably going to do some things to my kids that they're not gonna like, you know? We live and we learn. If I'm being honest with you, I feel like this is doing nothing to my hair. So that's not good, is it? Can I just say, when I went to the drugstore to get my hair dye, this was the last bottle available. I've always wanted to dye my hair blue, so conveniently the last bottle was blue, but I know there were other colors like pink and purple. I probably would have loved to try like red or something, but yeah, I guess everybody's bored in quarantine and everybody's dyeing their hair. I low-key want to do like the e-girl streaks at the front, because I'm like, this is the only time in our lives we're gonna have to look absolutely ridiculous, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to go to the office, I don't have to go to school. I can look the way that I've always wanted to, and it won't matter even if I screw up and even if it doesn't turn out good. So I'm like, this is the one opportunity of a lifetime that we get, and I should probably do it, right? What do you guys think? If you've always wanted to do something to your hair, I feel like right now is the perfect time. And also, hair grows back. I feel like we tend to forget that hair grows back. It's not the end of the world if you mess it up. Okay, we're gonna need way more hair dye because I already ran out. Something else that I've always wanted to do when I was a teen and I couldn't do was go to sleepovers, and that was absolutely forbidden in my household. There was no way I could have ever slept at my friend's house. I remember I would get invited to like birthday parties, usually involved a sleepover of some kind, and my parents were just like, no, you can go to like the birthday, but we're picking you up at like 10. And I was always so mad because the fear of missing out is real, man. When I saw all of my friends sleeping at their houses and having so much fun, I always felt like left out. But I feel like that one is pretty common. Like, I feel like a lot of child of immigrants can't do sleepovers, so I definitely didn't feel alone in that one. The only sleepovers I could have were at my aunt's house. That was fine, but anybody else was a no. Oh my god, I have stained my face. This is slightly chaotic, but also, guys, I'm also sorry there was no new video last week. I mentioned this on my Instagram, but last week I had planned to upload a transformation, a doing my makeup like. I have this series on my channel that I do my makeup like a celebrity or a social media star or whatever it may be, and I was supposed to do it like Emma Lou. It was filmed, it was edited, it was completely ready to go up last Monday, but if you haven't caught up with everything that's happened, some videos of Emma have resurfaced of her saying absolutely horrible racial slurs. So at first I was debating whether I should upload it still and just put a disclaimer on it and try to like re-edit and okay for uploading, I guess. The last minute I just decided to not upload it. I just didn't feel right doing it. That was unfortunate because I had worked hard on that video and it was ready and everything, but I can't even imagine the people she's let down. So that's like way more important. Okay, something else I've always wanted to do when I was a teen was get a nose ring. That was out of the question. My mom would have never let me. My sister has a nose piercing now, but I remember when she did it, oh my gosh, my mom was so furious. She didn't like it. Honestly, sometimes with parents, I feel like it's better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission, because sometimes our parents say no, but we kind of know better. Sometimes they know better, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you gotta make it so that they realize that it's not a big deal, like getting a piercing or dyeing your hair or cutting your hair or whatever it may be. It's time to remove the hair dye, and it smells terrible. And yeah, that did nothing. My hair is like completely black. That is what my hair looks like. I knew it wasn't gonna work perfectly, but I didn't know it was gonna be that much of a fail. It's quite rather disappointing, but kind of expected. If I ever have the guts to bleach my hair and then dye it actual blue, at least I'll still have a little bit of hair dye. But for now, that was great. I guess I killed 2 hours. I'm gonna have to blow dry my hair now. I'm gonna end the video right here because there is nothing more that I can do about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and you're staying safe, and I will see you guys in my next one.